I think that today's the day to start with leather themed hair. I'm going to be going for radar colors, uh, like radar, like storm radar system colors. I'm very excited. Off to Sally's today. Picked up my white ion color Brilliance cream lightener, and I have Ion Developer in 20, 30, and 40 volume. I just talked myself out of it. It's been since December. It's almost April, and it's been since December since I bleached and dyed my hair. So, here we go. We're just gonna have fun with it. Wait, also, one other thing I forgot to say. I'm not, even though I am going to cut my hair at the end of this because it's looking very bowl cut mushroom, I'm not going to cut it before I bleach because I'm still going to have the same amount to bleach anyway because I'm not going to touch the color. And it's easier to bleach your hair with longer hair because it's easier to section and flop it over to the sides when you've got a longer stick to grab. Like, if this is a stick that can move a section, that's not how I section, by the way. Brad Mondo, don't sue me for saying that's a section. I like having the longer chunks to be able to play with while I'm bleaching. So, not going to cut it until the end. But I'll show you that. That's always an emotional experience, I can tell you. Tell you what, cutting your own hair, bleaching your own hair, very, very emotional experience for everyone involved, I believe. Okay, I'm back. I have applied all of the bleach to my hair. I'm currently in a meditative, euphoric state where I'm transcending the pain of my scalp burning, trying to send all the heat into places in my body that haven't gotten heat the way that they need to for on their own for a while. I just went outside and smoked a cigarette barefoot in the cold midnight rain with this big fiery hot thing on my head, and I gotta say it was a real exercise in balance and transcendence and moving thermal energy to regulate my body. I also am noticing a lot of interesting stuff when it comes to the physical position of my head in space and what that does for the heat burning scalping sensation. I feel like having it sit heavy on top of my scalp doesn't feel good. It took me an hour to apply, which usually I'm way faster at that. Maybe I'm just moving slow right now in life in general. Like, I don't know. Mars in Pisces has me like slowing down or something, but yeah, usually I get application done in 30 to 45 minutes, but maybe my sectioning wasn't awesome today. I don't know. I took a time lapse, so it must have gone really fast for you guys. I can show you guys a little bit, but at this point still looks very yellow in comparison to the bleach color. So I'm going to take that as I should leave it on just a little longer. This will be a strong one. I can feel it. This is gonna be a cool look. All right. I'll check back once I've rinsed off. Okay, so it's now been 30 minutes since I stopped applying, and I still want the front to process a little more. The pain has gone down. I feel like it's safe to leave it on just a little bit longer. Yeah. We're gonna let the front process just a little bit more, because I don't know if you can see. It's still pretty yellow. I mean, I'm gonna dye it yellow, but yeah. Okay. I think it's now been almost 40 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off. We're looking white. So Hopefully still here when we come back. We'll see. Okay. I'm back. Are we ready? I haven't looked at it in the mirror either. But in the shower, texture felt alright. Felt pretty good. So, not too concerned about the integrity of my hair. Okay. Here we go. Ta-da! Ah! Da 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 da! Wow. That is some pretty great coverage. I missed the roots. Could have been closer here on my sideburns, but I almost like that look. I can tell myself I do. You can see in the shadows there are some gold tones still, and you can see my green hair didn't really last the way I thought it would. That Creme Lightener is really no joke. Ion Creme Lightener, I swear by it. It's awesome. If your application isn't exactly the best, Creme Lightener will like mix so well with the developer that it expands to not have dry pockets of unmixed lightener. Like the expansion of the foam. I feel like this foams up way more than powder lightener does, and it also fills in any cracks, crevices you might have missed. Here is a back view. Hopefully I'll watch this back and not be like, ah! But maybe I'll be happy with it. I think felt pretty good. Hopefully, like in this lighting, you can kind of see there are some gold tones. I'm not going to turn on any more bright lights because that'll just that'll cover it up. Like if I turn on the cool light and whoa, that'll wash it out. This should show you pretty well what my coverage looked like on all the back, and y'all saw the time lapse of how I did it. So that's the way Cloud does their hair. That's the way Cloud sees it. Did you watch Glee? The way Sue sees it? That's the way Cloud sees it. I kind of am living for this little reverse frosted tips look of having like minted tips. So show my vulnerability here. This is the best I can do at 2 a.m. on a Tuesday night. Remember, if you use astrology elections to dye your hair, remember to start it when the hour and the planetary day are aligned. I've started mine on a Mars day in a Mars hour. And my Venus is in Aries, which is ruled by Mars, and Mercury and the Sun are currently in Aries, and we're in a really heavy Aries Libra eclipse season right now, so I should date this video. Every time I bleach my hair, I'm like, I'll just be blonde again. But it's 2:35 a.m. What I'm going to do now is get ready for bed, and by that I mean I'm going to take my medicine and wait for that to kick in to make me want to eat food. And I love when my hair does this little thing. I feel like I'm an anime character. Okay, so I will see you again tomorrow when I'm coloring my hair. Okay, today is the day. I have got my results of my big old bleaching here. Pretty great blank slate to start with. And so we are about to get into the real juicy part of this video, dyeing my hair. So, I've got some test colors mixed up that look like this. This is probably this is the area that it's going to end up closest to. These were a little bit too saturated. If you can, I don't know if you can see that very well, but nice and radar colors. These are the colors we're going to be working with. Yeah, I'm very excited. All right, so I'll come back when my dye is in place.